Hello everyone, gshock here. Today we'll have a look at the new Kyo Momiji series G-Shock watch. Kyo Momiji actually a festivity being celebrated in Japan where people go out to watch autumn leaf because there are really beautiful things to do. And it's Japan, full of culture. I might be wrong on this, but Kyo stands for Kyoto, the place, and Momiji is actually like autumn leaf viewing, so that's explain the name. But regardless, in the reference number for each and every one of these, Casio used the term TAL, DW-5600TAL in this case for the square model. TAL stands for Tourist Autumn Leaf. They made this watch fully in Japan, and I'm sure they are targeting this watch to all of those tourists who is visiting Japan at this autumn season right now. And probably if you want to buy some souvenirs as a gift, this will be on your list because it is fully made in Japan. It is limited edition to this specific season only, and I gotta say, nice move by Casio. So they literally do two things over here. They promote Japan culture and at the same time make some money by selling one of these. So really nice move. I appreciate that, and I appreciate that they made this limited and also being released specifically only in Japan. Unless some resellers bring it up to your local home country, then you will have it. They base all of this just from an already existing G-Shock watch, except they make it in different colorway, and that's pretty much it. And the charge us, this one will be, the square will be 13,000, the 3i will be 14,000, the analog digital will be 17,000, the most expensive out of the bunch. But I'm sure if you're visiting Japan, you'll have a passport and thus allow you to claim for tax free, which means you don't have to pay the 8% tax. And also if you buy one of these from tax-free shop, you'll be able to purchase at least 3,000 yen cheaper than the suggested retail price down here. So move this thing out of the way. And also I have to point out that since this is a limited edition release, they will came with special tin case, which I gotta say really gorgeous, feels really nice. If someone visiting Japan and bought me this as a gift or as a souvenir, I will appreciate it a lot. This one looks really nice. It will sit really well on the shelf as a things to remember of that you're visiting Japan. And also this paper box as well with G-Shock logo on top. Very cool. Okay, let's start with the square one. Let's have a look at all the details, and then we'll move on with the 6.9 and then with the analog digital model. So in this case, you'll see it came in orange hue digital display, which is nice. They are in positive, so also plus over there. This watch faceplate came with an autumn leaf pattern or design, so that's explained the series name and also the Kyo Momiji season or tradition in Japan. The watch band bezel came in matte black, which is similar like most square model on the market, so nothing special going on over there. The buttons came in silver. I wish they could somehow make it in orange or gold, but they didn't, so that's okay. But they do make the watch band keeper over here have some cutout, which in this case a shape of an autumn leaf, so that's nice. And also, since this is made in Japan, you could see that with the engraving on the watch buckle, in this case Casio Japan. Same goes with the backplate as well, DW-5600TAL stainless steel back Japan DH. So if you buy one of these, you will get a fully made in Japan G-Shock watch, shock resistant, and also an iconic brand, Casio G-Shock Japan. So for the function, they are still the same like any other square on the market. You're paying extra for the colorway for the series and for the limited edition thing in here. Basically, you have date and time or home time. You'll have a single alarm with signal and specific date setup. You'll have a 24-hour, hold on, it's pretty hard. You will have a 24-hour countdown timer with timekeeping on top, and return back to home timekeeping. After the countdown timer, you have a savage stopwatch. And that's pretty much it. Other thing that makes this watch special is that it will come with a special backlighting logo. When you turn on the EL using this button, it will pop up a logo of an autumn leaf similar as the one shown on this cutout on the watch band keeper. So that is for the 5600 version. Let's have a look at the 6900 version, which is uploaded to be the most popular out of the bunch. So what makes this one different aside from the obvious watch band and bezel? Of course, the faceplate now didn't came with the autumn leaf pattern now. Look at that, it is just plain orange matte finishing, that's it. The display panel though still features similar orange hue. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it looks much clearer in person, so it looks much better. Let's have a zoom in there. The side piece, which for the buttons and screws, are also came in silver like this one, and the same thing applies to the watch buckle, Cals Japan sign, and same applies with the back plate, stainless steel back Japan as well. And yeah, you have this cutout over here, and instead of black watch band keeper, you'll have yourself an orange one. And since it features this marble type of pattern, nobody will have the same design. It should be like that. I'm pretty sure if mine looks like this, yours might look different. So that's nice, right? So that's as far as the 6900 watch band bezel and the exterior. The function, again, exactly similar as any 6900 model, digital water resistant of course. They did in time at home timekeeping, and then you have alarm, single alarm with signal, 24-hour countdown timer, a stopwatch, and back to home timekeeping. Really exactly similar as the square model, except different shape, different size, different colorway, and so on. Okay, now we are looking at the analog digital model, which kinda, I'm pretty sure gonna match really well with this one. So if you want to have a couple set, this is it. But from my point of view, I gotta say this one look more like a dark gray in comparison to this. This one looks black, so I'm not sure because of the lighting or what, but what I'm seeing right now, the tone are the same for this. So I'm guessing they use different resin mixture. But you have orange G-Shock lettering and orange protection over here. The watch face has some sort of camouflage pattern, but it actually should represent this autumn leaf, but it didn't appear as clear as the one on the square. So I gotta say it looks more like a camouflage orange and yellow colorway instead of autumn leaf. It's pretty nice because it came in positive display, but the hands came in orange and white, which in my opinion blends with the background, and that makes the watch pretty hard to see. But really just me. The side piece are just the same as any GA-100 series on the market. The watch band and bezel also feels the same, except again the watch band keeper over there will have it cut out, which is really nice. I like the close-up of the details. The watch buckle will have G-Shock sign on top and Cals Japan sign at the bottom, which is pretty common. Like there are some of these GA-100 series already existing on the market with Cals Japan sign at the bottom, but not for the back plates. This is one of the few series, GA-100 series, that has Japan sign at the back. Most of the time, if you saw a GA-100 series with Japan sign at the back, those are fakes, because all of them will only made either in Thailand or in China. In this case, it's a special edition, so they made it in Japan, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason why this one costs so much. So that's pretty much it for the overall appearance of the watch. Let's have a look back again. There you go. Orange, yellow and orange, really obvious. I mean, you know what, if I put this thing on wrist, look at that. Holy, this thing is vibrant. If you're into vibrant colorway, why not get this thing? If you want something simple, something to represent just the culture, you don't want to be so loud, the square one would do just fine. There you go, pretty nice. Still looking really nice. I guess this one looks the nicest, this one looks the loudest, this one sits kind of in the middle. But anyway, if you are a fan of this, get this. Since this one does have extra function where it has the speed measuring capabilities. It didn't have any beeping sound though. It's got a timer to 24-hour range. This one has roll time, 5 alarms, so a lot more function in comparison to these other two. But it is the lighting though, it still features that orange, which is I'm not a fan of. But yeah, you could still see in the dark without any lume at all. So this one will have EL backlighting in green with same leaf pattern on the background, where this one didn't have any backlighting logo at all. So there's an ups, there's and downs, but out of all three, I gotta say this is the most popular. This is the more nicer. Okay, that's all from me. I hope you guys learned something in this video. I hope this video helps to make your mind whether this or this or this should you get first. And I'll add the purchase link as well in the description box if you want to purchase them by yourself. Thank you very much for watching. This is GSF and I.